Hey, handcrafters, I have decided to make a beer bubble collection. You heard it right. So I'm making soap with beer. Mainly beer is like the liquid. So this first one is actually Guinness beer. Prior to freezing the beer, I boiled it. And the reason why I boiled it was because I wanted to boil out all of the alcohol and the carbonation, because leaving that alcohol and carbonation and mixing it with lye would have not been nice. It would have been like a volcano. So I had to boil all that out. And then afterwards, I put it in these ice cube trays so I could freeze them, because I also didn't want the lye solution to be too hot. I wanted to keep it cool. So I went ahead and froze it. And then I just added my lye. I added slowly. It looks fast here because I got this on speed mode, but I'm adding it slowly and just kind of letting it melt the ice. And I wanted you guys to see how this one ice cube, like you see it, I'm gonna zoom in so you guys can see how it actually like melts right before your eyes. That was so cool, right? Yeah, I know, it was. So I'm just gonna stir this to make sure all the ice cubes, or the beer cubes, are melted. Check the temperature because I want to keep the temperatures as low as possible. You see how it like changed to this dark brown color? That's why, as you'll be able to see in the rest of this collection, I only used Guinness for this one because I did not like how dark it came out, because it does affect the color at the end. So I just stirred this, check the temperatures. As you can see, it was rising, y'all. So I went ahead and put it in the fridge. Then I get my oils ready, and we're going to get ready to make soap. I'm adding my kaolin clay and my colloidal oatmeal, which I add to all of my soap bars. I add the kaolin clay just for a gentle exfoliation. And then the kaolin clay is really to anchor the scent, but also because I like the silky feel that it gives to the soap bar when it's done curing. So I just put that in there, and I always pre-mix that before I add the lye in. That way I can stick blend to my heart's content, and I don't have to worry about the soap prematurely reaching trace, because like I needed this soap to go as slow as possible. And as y'all can see later on, that is not what happened. Actually, there will be two soap bars made with the Guinness beer, because I forgot about the other one that I made because I had a lot going on, y'all. So, uh, as you can see, you see how like the color, it was so like dark. It came out nice because let me tell you, like it affected the color as I was pouring it, but after I cut it the next day, it was kind of back to normal. But the other thing that you have to be careful with is that with these beer soaps, they do have a slight beer smell, which is why I only used Guinness this one time for these two soap bars, and then I decided to use half beer instead of the majority beer because I didn't want that beer smell in really all the soap bars. So look at this. Look at this thickness, y'all. So I had turmeric powder that I wanted to add to this one, and it's scented with amber tobacco fragrance oil, which is from Nature's Garden. Luckily, that was able to loosen it up a little bit, but my crazy behind was like, let me go in here and stick blend this already thick soap because I wanted that turmeric to come out. And y'all, it wasn't happening. It was not happening. Look at, like, I was mad, y'all. I was mad at the camera. I was mad at this. I was mad at life in general because I was like, my turmeric powder is not even showing up. But when I tell y'all, it came out nice in the end. It did. So I had turmeric powder that was already at the bottom of this container when I added the soap batter to it. And so I wasn't able to like fully stir it in, which is why I was trying to use the stick blender, but it was just too thick. It wasn't blended. It just wasn't happening. But since there was turmeric, as you could see, there was pieces of like the powder. So I was able to get like some little turmeric smell or swirls. Like you see how it went back to a light color. Now it is a different color from what my batters usually are because of the beer, but it is still a light color. It wasn't like that darkish color that it was before. But I cut it, and look, y'all, I think it came out so cute. It's so unique. I will not be able to duplicate this. So listen, these 10 bars you see or all that there will be like that, because there's no way that I could duplicate that. I think it came out so unique and so cute because you had like those subtle little turmeric spots in there. So I was very pleased with it. But you guys stay tuned so you can see the rest of this beer bubble collection. And for now, Black Hands are out. Bye bye, guys.